Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for December 29th, 2025. We've got base and dark ages today, and we've got knights. Blech. Although we do have market square, which can help with that. Also Phaeton, actually. I don't know if we'll play with that, but it's something that potentially helps counter knights. Anyway, so there's actually no trashing outside of the knights. That actually does make knights worse. Plus actions, we've got Wandering Minstrel, Festival, Ironmonger, so plenty of that. Draw is Smithy and Library. I guess this is putting aside that, there are individual knights that do these things, but I could see Library coming into play here. Festival reduces hand size. Cellar reduces hand size, but I expect it's mostly Smithy draw. And then we've got Festival and Market Square for plus buy. I guess also Ironmonger can be a bit of draw, potentially. So... Knights aside, it looks like a pretty low power kingdom. Probably just aiming to maybe aim for double province. If there was trashing, it would be quite a different story with the ability to both clean up the starting cards and then gain golds off in Market Square. But in the absence of that, the payload ramp is going to be pretty slow. So to open with, probably start with an Ironmonger, and then I guess the question is, do we want to silver? Probably do want one silver. Seems fine. Ironmonger is a little bit worse than the opening because of shelters. If it hits Hovel, compared to hitting Estates, hitting Hovel doesn't do anything, and hitting Necropolis gives a plus action that's not really going to be relevant. So that is unfortunate. I suppose that could be an argument for going like a Smithy instead. We do also have a Necropolis to start with, which isn't going to be relevant in the initial shuffle, but it does mean that we get to the point of being able to play Smithy non-terminally more easily when that is relevant. Yeah, I think I will take the Smithy, actually. Alright, do we want to get a Festival already? I think so. Six. Huh. Alright, so next turn we're going to have 5 again, Festival and 3 coppers. Probably take... Could be one more Festival and then a Wandering Minstrel. I think that's pretty reasonable. Yeah, I think I will also take another Smithy. Oh. We have 2 Festivals and a Wandering Minstrel in those 5 cards. Come on. Guess I'll take a Market Square. We might be losing now just on the back of that bad shuffle. Could just be Market Square Smithy probably is. Thankfully, we did find the Smithy here. Ugh, gosh. Yeah, I mean, this board is just going to be like that, I guess, but be frustrating. God damn it. I know I'm going to want at least one more Smithy. I think I'm going to go Smithy Seller. Oh, man, this is painful. The bot doesn't seem to be having any of the problems I've been having, lining its villages up with its draw. Alright. I think I'd honestly rather have another minstrel at this point than another festival. And maybe one more seller. Oh my god. I just... Oh man, I even activated Market Square off of Hovel. Like, what the fuck? I don't know whether we should play a Smithy or not. I mean, what do we want to buy? Festival or Minstrel, I suppose. There's just no way to... Okay, I'm gonna play it. Great. Okay, yeah, sure. About time. I would like to do that. Trash the Hovel and get a a gold business, but guess we're not doing that here. It's hard to say, like, oh, don't trash the hovel, though. It's just, if we did trash the hovel, that would get us exactly to the potential to double province. Well... I mean, we could go... In theory, if we get like another festival and an ironmonger, that could also do it. I think I'd rather start with the ironmonger. I think I'll just do that. Oh god. That's got the double province already. Ah. Hmm. I guess it doesn't really matter what the ironmonger hits. Okay. Two, three. We should have more smithies. Oh, we discarded one. That's right. Yeah. Okay. We did split the smithies 5-5. 2. The bot has more minstrels though. And I think that's mostly just on account of the bot having better turns along the way. We want to threaten double province, so we really need that festival. Or it could be a gold, I guess. That would be better at threatening it because it wouldn't depend on the ironmonger hitting. Yeah, probably what we need to do. I mean, we're still probably losing. If the bot doesn't dud here, it's just like the bot did have the one dud. We've had a lot more than that. If it double provinces again, I mean, god damn it. uh, crap. That. I'm trying to think. My maximum output is 17, so I don't think it matters where the ironmonger hits again. Which means, well, that and triple duchy, huzzah. Come on. Yeah. I mean, let's see here. First of all, the bot opened with a market square rather than the silver, but still hit 5 turn 3 without drawing the market square dead or anything. Festivals, it got a minstrel. I mean, possibly the first minstrel was better than the second festival. One right after that, though. And then this shuffle was horrendous. And the next shuffle was horrendous. Okay, managed to get the plus actions turn 5. Turn 6, I guess it didn't to play a smithy at least, but that turn, I guess it didn't get the additional plus actions, but yeah, I don't know. I was just it's hard to see it just looking through the log, but my draws were definitely worse. All right, well, and this time we have a 5-2. I don't know how I feel about that. Guess I'll open Festival Cellar. I think I'm not sure about this. Taking a second cellar already seems kind of bad. Maybe it's correct though? I don't know. Okay, so if we cellar 5 cards, there's 3 coppers down there. We can't do any worse than 4 coins. Should be enough for a minstrel. So I'll just do that. I think that's still what we want. Could be second festival as well. With the 2 cellars, maybe that's better. It might be. Oh god. And we just discarded the Necropolis. Oh, great. We saw 5 of our copper, so we have 2 copper down there. We do have a cellar. Okay. Might not be a complete disaster. I think I want a minstrel now. And I do not want a 3rd cellar. Oh. Bottom back the cellar. And fantastic. Jeez. It's just ridiculous. All right. We definitely need another smithy, and I guess we'll take a market square. Why not? The ball already has 4 of those? The hell? Do we cellar a festival? I mean, the thing is, we don't find the minstrel. Like, the minstrel is the only actions we have for the one for the smithies down there, so I think we need to. This I hate this board. I think I'm gonna take a minstrel, or take another smithy. Guess we sell our smithy just to try to make sure we get the minstrel. We do have a minstrel down there. It would be good to leave that on top. At the same time, a lot of junk too. Though the minstrel would trigger a there's also no, there's not a market square. We only have the one. Yeah. We do this. We get 4 coppers. I just got to. Well, there's a festival. That helps. Yeah, now we can go. Do we go double smithy? I'm gonna say no, I think. Looks like the bot somehow had a bad turn. Okay. Definitely want to take another smithy. Should have considered. Well, never mind. Festival. Oh. 11 this turn. We could get to 13. I was thinking I could afford Festival Smithy Market Square. I would like to do the Market Square gold thing. Guess we'll just settle for this for now. Okay, well the bot this time is the one struggling with the draws now, so... Just discarded the bubble. So if we want to do the Market Square gold thing, discard 3. We're going to draw the Overgrown Estate. And we need to discard 2 coppers. We'd have 11, and then we draw 1. Sorry. We have 12 right now. We discard 2 coppers. And we'd have 10. Then we'd draw 1. We'd have 11. That's not great. Whereas if we don't do that, we have 13. Yeah, I think I'd rather do this. One more smithy, one more minstrel, and one more festival. And then next turn we'll aim to trash that market square. I mean, bubble. Although this hand is looking not so promising. Oh my god. I'm not actually sure getting 3 golds is really what you want. Oh god damn it. I guess I'm going to take the last smithy. Be good to have the extra draw. Playing the Necropolis, that's fine. there a way that we could seed our next turn with a minstrel if we're lucky? We cellar like minstrel cellar. Still have 4 cards in the discard. I think that's the best chance for it. Yeah. Cellar on top, that's okay. All right. The province, the gold, take an ironmonger and a market square. It could be a minstrel. Maybe is minstrel just better? I mean, we've got shit. The gold gets us to 18, which is enough for province, double duchy. Yeah, minstrel's probably just better. Ooh, wait. Piles. I was looking at these 2 piles, but I wasn't looking at market square. Hmm. Double. It could be just Ironmonger, nothing, if we want to play around that. I don't think the bot's very likely to be able to get to like empty piles even if we do lower one of these piles, but I think I'm going to still play around it. I don't think I want to add anything that increases my risk to dud. I mean, a third cellar wouldn't necessarily do that, but we've got one on top as it is. If the bot can draw, that triple gold is going to be huge, but it only has 4 smithies. Like, it really shouldn't be able to draw. But it did double province. This could be bad. I mean, we can go province double duchy. And then the bot can't win on piles without getting a 5th game, but it's still pretty scary that it only needs 16. But what can we do? Yeah, okay. That's more like what should be happening, really. Only having 4 smithies. If I'm supposed to discard a festival here. Probably. Or even 2. There's no way that I hit. Well, I could now win on 16 coins. The Ironmonger doesn't need to hit for me to do that, right? Had 19 coins last turn. I think it's pretty likely to hit in any case, though. Yeah. I'm a little surprised the bot didn't buy an estate. I guess it turns out it wouldn't have mattered, because I can afford a duchy. Ugh. Well, yeah. That was a gross kingdom. I mean, it really wasn't actually that gross, like, to play. It's just that it's so unreliable, and you know, when you're doing basically the same thing as the bot, that means your odds to win are going to be something like 60% because of being first player or whatever. So I mean, it did take a lot of market squares here, and I don't quite understand that. The triple gold thing was, had the potential to be really impactful if it had more draw, but it didn't. Turn 3, it hits 3 again. Smithy market square on 7, which does make sense, and then it has 3 market squares already. Wondering, getting a 4 on a market square if you keep hitting, or hitting 7 does make sense. So it doesn't look like it was ever bypassing anything in order to get the market squares. It just kept hitting 3 or 7. I mean, possibly at some point it should have taken a 5 over the 4, but I don't know. Like, 4s are pretty good. So again here. Yeah, I mean, the one thing is at this point, like, it was lowering piles enough that I don't know. I mean, maybe it was essentially to the bot's benefit to do that, but did it again here. Now, unclear whether that was in its interest or not. What did it even have in hand here? It must have had a bunch of its green. 2 copper, overgrown estate, market, square, minstrel. So it had 2 copper and an overgrown estate. And it drew a province. And another province. Yeah, wow, that's a pretty rough turn. For sure. Yeah, and I don't think I really had good opportunities to take more market squares to try to get more gold. Like in the opening, I didn't even have 4-3, and then this hitting 2 on turn 4 was really sad. Yeah, here I had 6. I just wanted a minstrel anyway. Nothing. And here I did get the market square. 4. 8. Double 4 makes sense. I had 11. That could have been double 4 in a market square, but I did want to add more payload. $13. Yeah. $6. Bought the smithy. And then here we could have taken another market square, but it was too late to matter, and we didn't want to lower piles. So, yeah, just a weird asymmetry in like the numbers we were hitting. But I think, other than that, the bot was mostly doing the same thing. And so, yeah, like I said, it very much felt like it just came down to draws. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.